Hello, friends. Welcome to Humanology 2361. Uh, yeah, happy Tuesday evening. Welcome. Our friends in YouTube. It's been a long time, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that's to the later. Okay, let's do stretching, okay? Yeah. All right. Oh. Ah. Ah. Let me turn off the heater. Mm-hmm. Okay. Ah. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Calf exercise will heal. Yeah, nice. All right, now, martial arts. Let's do Buddhist palm martial arts, okay? Hua, 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 hua. Okay? 5 minutes break, thank you. Okay, welcome to Humanology Show. Okay. Let's ventilate. Ah, beautiful outside. Okay. Okay, welcome back. We are back. Yeah, so why am I doing human show in YouTube all of a sudden again in a long time? It's been, how many years has it been? 3, 4 years? Yeah, I'll tell you that story later, okay? But first, let's get back to mathematics, okay? Uh, what kind of mathematics? Okay, if you want to catch up, if you want to, okay, we're doing row algebra, okay? Multiplicative inverse in row algebra, which is known as modular arithmetic, but we call it algebra. If you want to catch up, yeah, the Friday night Honkili, which is weekendization of human show in daily motion. Okay, yeah, I've been there for like past like 5 years, I guess. Okay, yeah. So, okay, welcome back, friends in YouTube. Okay, yeah. But daily motion is great. Okay, it's just that I want to evenly distribute the video load in both wonderful platforms. They're both great. Okay. YouTube television, like half and half, 50-50. Okay. So I upload a lot of videos, okay, and they're not that popular. Okay. So I do not want to be financial burden to either of them. Okay. So we alternate back and forth between YouTube and television. Okay. That's the short summary. Okay. Let me grab a new prep, new whiteboard. Okay. Yeah. Well, not brand new, but a whiteboard I can safely erase. Okay. I'll give you some brief background though. Whiteboard to erase. Less challenging a task. Uh, I think it is. Concept here is quite simple one. I'm not sure if I can erase this. I don't know. Hey. Not in this stack. Ah. Hmm. Okay. Will you erase this one? Ah. This one, okay? All right. Yes, erasing very well. Well, a couple days ago, something occurred to me when I think I was in my bed, okay? Yeah. After I woke up from sleep, I was still lying on my bed for a while before getting out of bed. Yeah, I do that. Hey, so as promised, some background. Is that the right table? I think so. Okay. All right. Ah. Now let me go. Oh, sure. Let's this table if you want to take a look. Okay. Mu triangle, multiple quaternion inverse. I explained that, right? Let me get some tricks. Uh-huh. Yeah, if you wonder, I still drink, okay? Okay. Okay. Yeah, welcome, welcome. Long time no see. Let me pour myself some drinks. I got some here. Yeah. Cheers. Welcome to Human Show. In YouTube, yeah, look, television fantastic. It's just that I uploaded too many videos in there. Okay, so I don't know I want to be financial burden to them because I upload like what about every day, during the weekends, multiple or the 2, 3 times a day. Each video like 2 hours long, and not many viewers come to like humor show both in YouTube or Dailymotion. So it become like financial burden to them, both of them. Okay, so that's why I had to evenly distribute this video load to both companies. Okay, yeah, because I should not be selfish, and both Dailymotion and YouTube been very nice to me. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. So, and I apologize for bad hair day. Still, uh, let me wash my hands. Okay. So we are doing here, okay, multiplicative inverse. In we call it row algebra, so row multiplicative inverse. But in other people, like outside of humanized school, they call it modular arithmetic, or we call it row algebra. Okay, they call it modular multiplicative inverse, like Wikipedia. just other mathematicians. Okay, but in human school, we call it row multiplicative inverse, which is simpler. Modular, the three syllable versus row. One syllable. What does row mean? Yeah, RHO, that's Greek letter for R. It means remainder. Okay, so remainder operator. Right? Like in programming, like the percent sign. Okay, the MOD in some other program languages. So it's remainder operator. Okay, yeah. Now, mu triangle. What does this mean? Okay. Uh, multiplicative inverse of 3 modulo 7. Well, we call it row 7, okay? Yeah, it's 5. So column corresponds to, okay, the multiplicative inverse of 3 modulo 7 or row 7, okay? What is it? 5. Why? Because 3 times 5 is 15. 15 is 1 modulo 7. We call it row 7, modulo 7, row 7 is the same thing, okay? It's a simpler to say and simpler notification, okay? Notational convention, okay? Yeah, cheers. Hmm? Now, so we have that, and we found the recursive formula for it, okay? So to build this table, okay? And so in daily motion, okay, we chronicled this past 1 year, and we discovered a lot, okay? So given one column, actually we can pre-compute the exact formula for entire column, pre-computation, okay? Or multiplicative inverse. But you need some pre-computation though. Once we do pre-computation, yeah, then the multiplicative inverse of 5 modulo whatever number. Yeah, we have formula for it. And there are 4 formulas based on uh, all these row index numbers forever, whether it's divided by when it's divided by 5, for example, what's the remainder? Remainder can be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? But we don't deal with multiples of 5 because for multiplicative inverse to exist, two numbers have to be coprimes. Okay? So, okay. So I apologize, I'm going too fast, but if you want to catch up, yeah, you can watch the videos uploaded to that emotion. Okay? Yeah. That's what I can do. Yeah, we're going to humor show. Cheers. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, yeah, we can express it this way, but we can also express the same triangle in inverted form. Okay? When row algebra, like modular arithmetic, yeah, what is 4? Row 5? Yeah, 4 minus 5, that's minus 1. What is 2? 2 is same as 2 minus 5, which is minus 3. Okay, so then we can see the symmetry there. Okay, so yeah, let's express this mu triangle in an inverted form so that it looks like symmetric. And let's look at the pattern in that inverted form triangle. Okay, why are we doing this? My original goal was to find a constant time algorithm or formula to find multiplicative inverse. I couldn't. And to be honest, it may not exist based on my experience. Okay, but even if it's cool, it's maybe still possible if you find constant time formula or algorithm to find row multiplicative inverse. But even if we cannot find it, even if it does not even exist, we may find something still valuable. Maybe not as valuable as constant time algorithm, but still valuable. Okay, like a recursive formula that we discovered about 5 months ago. Oh, yeah. Oh, we found a lot of good things here. Okay. Okay. 5 minutes break. Okay. Yeah. Then we look at the inverted. Not. It's not invert. Inverse matrix? No, it's not different sense, okay? We just call it inverted triangle, okay? Yeah. Just it sounds cool, okay? But it's not like inverse matrix or anything like that, okay? Yeah. Bye, thank you. Okay. Now let's switch the whiteboard. Yeah. This up front. Okay, so I can refer to it. Yeah. All right. Okay. Now let's draw that inverted mu triangle. To be honest, I don't look forward to it. Okay, so let's just do it. Okay. Do you know why I drink when I do mathematics? Because sometimes mathematics makes it it's quite exciting sometimes, but other times, oh, it's boring. Okay, so too dry or subject matter. So me drinking doing the mathematics, you have to pardon me. Okay. Yeah. I'm not making any money off of this. At least not now. Maybe in the future. Who knows? So let me reward myself if nobody rewards me. Okay. So by having some fun by drinking some vodka. What kind of vodka is this? Well, this is like a What's in there? Don't worry, I'm gonna go put vodka on top of this. Later comes the keyboard. You saw that, right? Yeah, that's the what kind of beer is that? I'm trying to remember. It's watermelon berry. Yeah, that I picked up. I think it was last summer or a year ago, I guess. Yeah, I just put vodka on there. Okay, so that's great. Yeah. What day is it? Tuesday? Happy Tuesday. Cheers. Oh, it's good. Yeah. Inverted mu triangle. Why do you call it mu triangle? Mu m equivalent of in Greek letter. So yeah, multiplicative inverse. Okay. Yeah, that's right. But one. Mm-hmm. Oops. Oh, angle adjustment. I don't want to be selfish. I do not want to be selfish. Okay. Yeah. I want to get drunk. Okay. Such a boring subject matter. Mathematics. Okay. Other times it's exciting. I know. Okay. But now it kind of is. It's kind of mechanical. Okay. Yeah. Fun party mathematics, brand new discovery. That's the exciting part. Okay. But then do I drink there too? Yeah, I do. Why? Because I want to enjoy the moment. Okay. So when I do mathematics, was it boring or exciting? I drink anyway. Yeah. Cheers. Welcome to humanology show. Ah, it's just warm. Weather is warming up. Oh, let me take out this outer pants too. Inner pants. Ah, I have two layer of pants. Okay. Ah, okay. It's warm. Yeah, hold on. Cheers. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now let's take a look. We're basically looking for some patterns, okay? Yeah. So multiplicative inverse, that's symmetric, okay, as you can see. Or anti-symmetric because we have minus sign on the latter half. Does this make it easier or more difficult? Maybe more difficult, huh? Okay. Maybe in a way more difficult, in a way easier, huh? Okay. I was just curious. Because here we can focus on only first half of this triangle because the other half is a symmetry, okay? So yeah, let's just continue. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you have 5, 7, and 3, 4. Yeah, it's just a linear increase. Okay. Yeah. Increase is linear. Okay. Yeah. Let's just look at the positive numbers. Okay. Sure. Yeah. But I mean, that's there's nothing new there though. I mean, because in the original mu triangle, yeah, the linearity, columnar vertical linearity is already there. So this is nothing new. Uh, well, I'm not sure if this is gonna make it easier than the original, to be honest. But I was curious. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Well, maybe there's something, but I think I did enough mathematics for this episode. Okay, why? Look, I spent past 1 year doing this. Okay, so and we discovered a lot. These days, I like to take a break from mathematics. Okay, so this is just something occurred to me like a couple days ago. I thought maybe there's something here, but I'm not quite seeing it. Okay, so we'll take 5 minutes break and then we'll talk about something else. Okay? Yeah, mathematics. We'll get back to later. I need to take a break from mathematics. Okay? Yeah. I did it too much. Past whole year. Okay. All right. Yeah. 5 minutes break. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Hmm. Now let me put my layers back on. Yours truly. Ah, ah, ah. Okay, work can play. We work, so let's play. Okay, yeah, let's have some fun. I mathematics was sometimes fun, but not this time because I've been doing it too long. Okay, let's relax now. Uh, so I got a new lawyer job in Anchorage. Still live in Matsu Valley. So I commute Monday through Friday. I enjoy it actually. Okay, I enjoy driving. It's like traveling. I enjoy traveling, looking at different sceneries, and yeah, I enjoy it. Okay, to me, it's not a burden. No, it's something plus. Okay, yeah, commuting. Cheers. So in the Matsu Valley, about 30% of working adults commute to Anchorage. Okay, so Anchorage is 1 hour south of Matsu Valley. Matsu Valley, like Pamo, Wasilla, in the and the vicinal sister cities. Okay, so I live halfway between Wasilla and Big Lake, okay, in Matsu Valley. Yeah. These days I wake up at 4:30 in the morning, Monday through Friday, okay? And then I prepare my lunch sandwich. So my daily routine, okay? So and then at the same time cooking my breakfast, okay? The sandwich menu, yeah, two slices of wheat bread, two bologna ham, two cheese slices, and then tomato ketchups and just ketchups, okay? Ketchups, mayonnaise, mustard, then sliced mushrooms, and then salad vegetables, like cabbage, carrots, lettuce, whatever, pretty much pre-chopped, okay? And then wrap it with a plastic wrap, and then plastic bag, and then put in the bigger plastic bag, and then two boiled eggs and one apple. Very humble lunch that I prepare Monday to Friday morning. I enjoy it. Yeah, they taste great. Mhm. And then wear suit and tie. I mean, before that, yeah. Okay, okay. Have breakfast, like listen to NPR radio after breakfast is cooked, and then dental floss, and then brush my teeth, then do my hair, wear suit and tie, and a trench coat, and on my left pocket, I carry flushable wet tissue. Okay, yeah, to use in the bathroom. Okay, so and also I carry two trail mix bars for snacks. Okay, yeah. On my right pocket, a plastic bottle of water. Okay, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. On a trench coat. Okay, yeah. Then I start driving before 6 a.m. Sometimes 5:45 a.m. 5:50 a.m., 5:55 a.m. But I want to make sure it's before 6 a.m. when I start driving from here to Anchorage. Why? Because there are a lot of valley commuters, people who live in Matsu Valley too and work in Anchorage. Okay, so to avoid heavy traffic, okay? And I also drive slow, safely. Okay, yeah. This morning it snowed. Okay, but okay, so I start driving before 6 a.m., right? There are not that many cars. There are some cars, but not that many cars at that time, like 6 a.m. in the morning from Matsuberry to Anchorage. not that many cars. Just quite early. From Matsubara to Anchorage, so about what take 1 hour to drive. Okay. If you drive in no slightly less than speed limit, okay, but in Alaska winter it snows, right? Even if it does not snow, sometimes the highway there's some melted snow, frozen, glazed highway. Okay, sometimes it happens. Okay, that's why during the winter time, yeah, I drive slow, and also it's dark. Alaska winter. Okay, in the morning, 6 a.m. Oh yeah, it's dark. Yeah, so I tend to drive slowly, safely. Okay, yeah. Hmm? Yeah. And it did snow this morning. But as I was driving there from Matsubara to Anchorage, stalled cars, what are stalled cars? On the highway side, uh, sometimes what happens is maybe tire issue, battery issue, maybe, but other times sliding, swerving, and then hitting the snow pile side on the side of highway. They call it berm, BERM, okay? Snow pile, okay? Yeah, I saw about two to three of them this morning. So I start driving before 6 a.m., okay? For much better encourage, okay? Yeah. Okay. And it was peaceful, quiet drive. Well, mostly, okay. There's some drivers who drive still quite fast. I don't, so I use my right lane. I mean, not my lane. I use the right lane, okay? So I do not own the highway. Nobody does. It's a public property. Taxpayers' money, share the road, okay? So yeah, I drive safely, okay? So yeah. Huh? But on my way back after work, same highway from Anchorage to Matsu Valley. After work though, earlier today. Same it's called Glen Highway, okay? So that connects Anchorage to Matsu Valley, okay? I saw about 20 to 30 stalled cars on the highway between Anchorage and Matsu Valley as I was driving back from Anchorage to Matsu Valley because I work in Anchorage these days. I live in Matsu Valley, work in Anchorage. I'm a valley commuter. Okay? Yeah. I saw like 20 to 30 stalled cars. Okay? Actually, I learned that from radio as I was listening to radio. I was when I was driving back home. They blocked, they closed part of that Glen Highway inbound, southbound, meaning the direction from Matsu Valley to Anchorage because there's just too many accidents. Okay, yeah. But it snowed all day today. Okay, yeah. So nowadays I'm early riser, early bird. Okay, I wake up at 4:30. Actually, I wake up before that, but I stay in my bed. I wake up, put the alarm clock at 4 o'clock, then 4:30, and then 5. Okay, three different alarm clocks in my cell phone. Okay, but the time I get up and get off my bed is around 4:30. Yeah? But I typically wake up. My first alarm call is about 4 a.m. Okay, so yeah, then I just stay in my bed for 30 minutes thinking about the dreams I had last night. Interesting dreams. Okay, I can tell some about that. Interesting, funny dreams. Okay, yeah, sure. I do that in the morning. Wake up, first alarm clock 4 a.m., but stay in my bed for 30 minutes just to relax until like 4:30 a.m., okay? And if I remember dreams I had, yeah, I think about those dreams and sometimes I even think about mathematics or whatever, okay? I just relax on my bed for like 30 minutes. Here's some random talk. Okay, yeah, 5 minutes break, okay? Yeah, for rest. Thank you. Welcome to Human Show. Yeah, yeah. Also, humor is good too. Now time check. It's been 1 hour already, huh? Yeah, let's ventilate. Fresh Alaskan oxygen, bringing. Sure, we can do that. Okay, welcome back, back, back. Now let's talk about the interesting dreams, okay? Sure. I had a couple. Well, I may have had several, but two of them is what I remember from this earlier this morning, okay? So it was like this, okay? First dream, it's kind of based on my situation, okay? It's like I, I was in a like deployment, military deployment environment in that dream. Because I'm U.S. Army veteran, okay? So although I never saw combat, but in that dream, it was very hot and I was thirsty and I had trouble breathing. It was very nightmarish dream, okay? So and actually reflects the condition I was having in my sleeping. I over layered my clothing. Okay, a lot of layers, too many layers of clothing. Also, too many layers of blankets. I have 3 layers of blankets. Okay, my body was overheated. But I have water bottle on my bed next to my pillow. Okay, yeah, I drink sometimes whenever I wake up from those kind of dreams, whatever. Okay, I have bottles of water everywhere in my house. Okay, so and carry a bottle. I carry a bottle of water everywhere I go to. Okay. So okay, so yeah, I was hot in the dream, just a reflection of my state as I was sleeping. Hot, thirsty, having trouble with breathing. Maybe my nose was a little bit stuffed. Okay. Ah, the next dream. That's more comical, comedic one. Okay, based on previous day experience. Okay, so yesterday night, as I was coming back from work to home, I felt need to go to bathroom to discharge my liquid. Okay, but I just kept on driving because there was no traffic as I was driving home. Okay, why? I'll tell you about that later. Okay, because yesterday it snowed too. Okay, that story later. Okay, yeah. So last night, as I was coming back from work, driving back from work from Anchorage to Match Valley, there's no traffic because it was quite late night. Why was it late night? Uh, okay, I'll tell you now. Okay, so I looked at Google Map, okay, and it shows this traffic is red line, meaning just stop and go, traffic jam, okay? Most like because of so many accidents, highway accidents, okay? And I'm not gonna spend my evening after work in the highway, stop and go, no. So I exited the highway. Really slow, okay, yeah, okay. Exit the highway, so it's like North Anchorage. I was looking for a restaurant. Yeah, let's have some dinner. Nice restaurant instead of stop and go traffic jam on the highway in the evening. I want to have fun. I want to be happy. Yeah, so actually highway, Northern Anchorage. Okay. Now, what restaurant should I go to? I thought about it. Okay. Should I go to McDonald's? I love McDonald's. Should I go to Subway sandwich restaurant? I love Subway sandwich restaurant. Should I go to Panda Express? I love Panda Express, Chinese Americanized Chinese restaurant. And or how about some bar slash restaurant? Where it's a restaurant that serve food but also serve alcohol. Let's go there. Let's have a beer alone. Yeah, so that's what I decided to do. Okay, because look, Alaska is 0.08 blood alcohol concentration state, 0.0 state. Okay, so one drink is allowed. Is a beer, glass of wine, or just one shot of liquor. It's allowed. Okay, legally. Okay. Yeah, this has to have beer. Okay, because beer, the weakest drink of 3 kinds: beer, wine, liquor. Okay, yeah. So I want to drink slowly. Okay, so yeah, so let's have beer. Okay. And I ordered, yeah, cheeseburger and fries. Okay, nice restaurant. Noodle and college. Okay, yeah, and a lot of televisions, cable TV. Yeah, just yesterday evening. Okay, to wait until the traffic clears. Okay, yeah, checking the Google Map traffic. Okay. So yeah, I had beer, but I ordered food. Yeah, cheeseburger and fries. Okay, nice. But I did not eat them. Okay, I just drank beer. Okay? So to go box, sure. And they also serve for free bread and some sauce. I think the cinnamon cream. I guess it was good. Okay, yeah. I didn't eat it. I did not eat it. I had it as a lunch earlier today. Okay, nice. So two to go box. Okay, nice. Okay, so maybe I was there for 1 hour or 30 minutes. I don't know. Okay, yeah, checked Google Map again. Oh, now traffic is clear. Good. No more red line. Not even yellow line. Okay, just green line. Okay. Oh, along the highway in Google Map traffic. Okay, good, good. So I went to restroom, discharged my liquid, and drank some water, and then start driving. I was sober. Just one beer. That's allowed. Also, look, I'm a student drinker. I metabolize alcohol very fast. Okay? Cheers. So, but as I was driving, although I went to bathroom before I started driving in the restroom, okay? But as I was driving, because it takes about 1 hour, more than that, because I drive slowly during the Alaska winter, because road is still snowy, wet, frozen, icy, okay? Yeah, I felt strong need to go to bathroom to discharge my liquid again, but I just kept on driving because there's no traffic. Okay, so based on the experience yesterday, okay, this morning, earlier this morning, maybe 3 a.m. before I woke up, okay, I had this interesting dream, common dream, okay, yeah. I'll tell you about that dream after 5 minutes break, vocal rest, okay? Thank you. Welcome to Human Show. I love having dreams, remembering dreams and talking about dreams. Okay. Yeah. It's like a movie, right? Yeah. Dreams are like movies. Yeah. 5 minutes. Thank you. Yeah. It's funny. Okay. But it's not no picture searching. Okay. Everybody go to bathroom. Yeah. So, but it was a doll that I have. It was not me. It was the doll that I have. And the door start to discharge liquid like a water hose. Okay, so yeah, and it was a schoolyard, school, this garden. So okay, I'm holding this doll, and the doll is discharging liquid, A lot of liquid. This is based on my yesterday's experience, okay? I went to bathroom in this house, okay, after I safely parked in the driveway. This is yesterday's evening, okay? I guess it's based on the experience, okay? So, yeah, this door is like discharging liquid, like water hose, a lot of water there, okay? Liquid. And then some school officials got upset and complained to me. It was a professor. And I remember the name of the professor. Professor Vargas is a male, adult professor in that university, I guess. Okay, the campus. Have I ever had a professor named Vargas? I don't think so. I don't think so. Is there even real name that exists? I don't know. Maybe it does. I mean, what when I was in Los Angeles, California, between 2006 and 2009, okay, I bought this. I have a good memory, okay? Almost photographic, okay. Uh, I bought this tripod for my camera. I was making like therapy for metformin movie, which is in YouTube for free, okay. Yeah, I bought this tripod, good high quality tripod in an big electronic superstore. I think it's called like Fry's or something like that. Very popular one, okay. All kinds of interesting. So I bought that tripod to mount my camera, Panasonic DVX, okay, to film this therapy for phobia movie in Mojave Desert, okay. And the brand of that tripod is Sogos. I remember that, okay. But have I ever had a professor whose last name is Vargas, like Vargus? I don't think so, okay. But yeah, Sogos, I think it's like Gus, something like that. Sogos brand tripod. Yeah, it's high quality tripod. I remember that one. But whose last name is Vargas, I don't think I had. But in that dream last night, yeah, this male professor Vargas is complaining about me. Yeah, this doll's liquid discharging over the garden of this university campus's garden, plant garden. The professor Vargas said, "Hey, your doll's liquid is too toxic to the plants in this university's garden. So please stop doing that." I was like, okay. But in that dream, okay, so Professor Vargas told me, hey, you with a doll which is discharging liquid all over the garden in this university, in well, kind of intoxicating the plants in this garden. You with a doll, come here. And I was in that dream, I was defiant. I was like, no, Professor Vargas, why don't you come here to me? That was the dream, okay, but I'm not like that in real life. I'm very respectful to the authorities. I love my professors. I'm never defiant to my professors. No, I'm a. I was a very good student when I was in school. Okay, so I was not like that. It's just a dream. Okay, yeah, but it was funny. I have no problem with authority. No. Okay? Look, I was in the U.S. Army for 4 years. Okay, and I was never disciplined for like rebellion or disobedience. No. When I was in school, I was a good student. When I was in the U.S. Army, I was a good soldier. Okay, so I have no problem with disobedience. I have no problem with authority. No, none whatsoever. It is just doing random stuff. But I want to share with you because it was hilarious. Yeah, so random, right? And very original, creative. I'm not that creative, okay? That dream was given to me. I did not write the screenplay of that dream movie, okay? But it's like watching a movie, right? Nice. Yeah, cheers. Welcome to humanology, right? Oh, yeah. 5 minutes break, okay? Yeah, thank you. Let me get some wine. All right. Very cool. Professor Vargas, huh? Vargas' name, I don't think I have ever heard it mentioned, but is his real name? I don't know. Maybe I'll look it up. I don't know. Okay, so look, during the cigarette break, I did look up, okay, the name. I found that I just learned that it's the name of a company somewhere in the world, okay. But I have never. I'm sure it's a wonderful company, okay, but it's not based on my previous experience, okay, because I have not learned about that wonderful. I'm sure it's a wonderful company, okay. Well, I did not know. I have not encountered the company's name in the past. But my apologies. Okay, so okay, it's something random. Okay, totally random. Okay, but I'm sure it's a great company. Okay, but my apologies. Okay, yeah, because I did not know about the company until like 5 minutes ago. I just looked up in the internet. Okay, but my apologies. Okay, yeah, I'm sure it's a wonderful company. Okay, again, it's random. Come on, random dream. Okay, I'm sure it's a wonderful company, but it was Professor Vargas. Okay, so but I never had a professor whose last name is Mr. Vargas. Okay, so my apologies. Okay, because it's random. Okay, totally. All right, but my apologies anyway. Okay, so, okay. I hope and pray you used to do that block this video because of that random chance event. Okay, yeah. Look, come on. I'm sure it's a wonderful company, okay? Yeah. Total random. Now, so why did I come back to YouTube? Okay, it's just like okay, Dailymotion on YouTube, they were great, okay. But the thing is this, okay. What happened in Dailymotion is this, okay. They notified me one video I uploaded about a month ago uh is blocked. Okay, so I asked them why, and they say it's a copyright violation. Okay. So I asked them. Okay, they told me it's like a copyrighted audio. Okay. So my first thought was maybe I sang a song in that episode because I'm a singer. Okay, but maybe just artificial intelligence detection software for copyright violation. Maybe I'm such a good singer that I when I sang a copyrighted song, which is not illegal. Okay. Okay, what copyright protects is the expression of idea, not the idea itself. Well, at least in America. Other countries, similar. Okay? So singing a copyrighted song is not copyright violation, but playing copyrighted music, the original, it could be Carpenters, the Beatles, in just playing it, replaying it, copyright recording of the Beatles, Carpenters, Bee Gees, whoever, okay, stream like YouTube or sometimes social media or Dailymotion. Yeah, that's copyright infringement. Okay, so I know that. Look, I'm a lawyer myself. Okay, intellectual property. Okay, I know. But so I thought maybe I sang a song. Maybe I was such a good singer. Maybe artificial intelligence detection software for copyright violation uh, adopted by Dailymotion. Maybe the software confused me with the real singer. Okay. I'm such a great singer. Okay. If I'm flattering myself. So I looked at that video that was blocked. Okay. And in that it's funny story, okay? In that video, I did not even sing. I just vocal check, okay, like da 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 voice check, vocal check, okay? That's the only thing I did. Also, I told some stories. I talked about mathematics, my Korean family episodes, good stories, okay? Happy stories. And then maybe I talked about my life, like I do now. Maybe I talked about some dreams I had last night, whatever. Okay. So I explained to them. I think it must have been some error, bug in that artificial intelligence detection, so copyright violation detection software that Dailymotion may have adopted. Okay. But they still said, well, no, yeah, we cannot upload this video. Okay. So then I thought about three possibilities. Okay. Yeah, it could have been artificial intelligence, error, bug, because I'm a former computer programmer too. Okay. Yeah, confusing me singing this do, 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 three octaves was same note, maybe confused into some copyrighted music. Okay, it could have happened. Second possibility is, yeah, maybe some internet incel, involuntary celibates that are blocked in social media. Maybe as a revenge, they reported some false report to Dailymotion. Oh yeah, this video have some bad material in there, which it didn't. Because I reviewed it again. Okay, yeah. My nowadays my language is very clean. I do not say bad languages, bad words. I don't do that these days. Oh, yeah, so content, yeah, very neutral. Okay, yeah, these days. Huh? But yeah, some incel people in the world that are blocked in social media, they want some revenge on me. So maybe they made some false report uh, to their emotion and false report saying that, yeah, the materials there, bad content. The second possibility. Third possibility, maybe perhaps Dailymotion is smaller company than YouTube, and also it's not based in America. It's based in another country outside of America. Okay, smaller than YouTube when it comes to finance. Okay, so maybe they noticed that yeah, Honkily uploading 2 hours long video every day during the weekends, multiple times a day, past 5 years but very few viewers, so it's not making business sense to let him continue to upload his long videos like every day. By now, we have maybe thousands of videos. Okay, so maybe I did not want me there anymore because it does not make any money. Very few viewers, just like in YouTube. Okay, yeah, so it could have been that reason, which I understand. It's business; they need to make money. Okay, I maintain the computer server to store this videos takes a lot of money. And Hunkley's videos, very few viewers, both in YouTube and Dailymotion, okay? And Dailymotion is comparatively smaller company than Google YouTube in America, okay? Yeah, so I understand if that was the reason, I understand. It's business decision, okay? I understand. But Dailymotion and YouTube have been very nice to me, okay? Thank you both. Okay, I'm very appreciative. Thank you. Hmm? Yeah. So Dailymotion has this policy where this policy community guideline policy violation occurs, they give the content creators 3 months probationary period. During the 3 months, if content violation happens again, and then the account is suspended for like 3 months, something like that. Okay? And if content violation occurs again, yeah, then account canceled, all the videos deleted. I could not take that risk because what if it was a first possibility, defective artificial intelligence, copyright violation, infringement detection software? It can happen again, right? If I upload another video to the emotion. Yeah, you can happen again within 3 months. Okay, so I have to wait at least 3 months before I upload another video to the emotion. Okay, so at least 3 months. Okay, uh, so that's why I came here back in YouTube. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Hmm? Now time check. Look, things happen. Okay, yeah. We have more than 20 minutes left. 5 minutes break. Vocal rest. Okay, thank you. Welcome to Human Show. Also, Human School. Okay, yeah, sure. All right. Okay, now back in the days in YouTube, where the Human Show was originally initially uploaded. Yeah, my math was 30. I was younger then, back then, like 8 years ago. Okay, so like Humanize Zero, Humanize One. Okay, and later on, yeah, I did some political campaign, like year 2018, was it? And year 2020, year 2022. Okay, yeah. So my math was 30. I was younger and dumber. My apologies. Okay, so I use some foul languages. Okay, so yeah, YouTube said similar thing as Dailymotion said. Uh, yeah, bad languages. Well, in Dailymotion, it was they mentioned copyright violation, but there was none of that. Okay, so but in YouTube, yeah, some bad languages. I think that was less reason. Okay, so if you violate again, yeah, we'll delete all your videos. I could not take that risk. Okay, because by then I uploaded like thousands of videos in YouTube. Okay, so I have to leave YouTube. Okay, because I do not want to lose all those videos that I uploaded in YouTube. Okay. Same reason I at least temporarily left Telemotion because I do not want to lose all those uploaded videos in Telemotion. Okay. Thousands of them. Why? That's my legacy. Part of my legacy. I have other internet presence too, but it's big part of my legacy in YouTube, Telemotion. I do not want to lose all those uploaded videos. So when they give me warning, I have to leave that place because I cannot take that risk of losing all those uploaded videos. Although they're all backed up, external hard drives in my house, also in my car too. Okay, multiple backups. Okay, yeah. Some of them cloud storage too. Yeah. But I'm a former computer programmer. I know multiple backups. Okay, distributed backup system. Okay, yeah, I know that, and I have that. Okay, so yeah, so that's the story. Okay, come refugee, migrant, or like this like nomadic tribe traveling salesman, going to places, which is cool. I love traveling. Yes, both physically and metaphysically. Okay, now let me go to bathroom. I do need to discharge my liquid. Okay. Well, okay, now let's conduct some context switch. Yeah, yesterday evening, restaurant slash bar. Okay, good one in Northern Anchorage. Okay, so it was nice. Okay, okay. So, good people, yeah, professionals who can afford, very nice restaurant. People who make good enough money. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Sure. Yeah, good people in Anchorage, Alaska, yesterday evening. Yes, nice. Good to see people. Yeah. Mhm. So there are multiple TV screens, okay? It's a quite well-known joint. Okay, so yeah, restaurant and bar. Okay, yeah, nice. So that's another bar, okay? Actually, it was a long line for dinner table, booth. But I just said about so that I don't have to wait in a line. Also, I don't have any company, just me alone, okay? So yeah, nice. There was some uh television screens there, okay? And there's this country music channel, okay? Okay. Yeah, I like some country music. Yeah, like Dixie Chicks, Kenny Chesney, uh, Sheryl Crow, Johnny Cash, little bit of him, okay? And who else? Country musicians in America. Yes, some Taylor Swift. Yeah, sure. Yeah. But nowadays she's not country. Who else? Country music. I don't know that many names, okay, but But I remember some songs in American country music. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. Oh, so yeah, Shania Twain. Okay, yeah. She's did not sing that song. She sang like from this moment. Yeah, Shania Twain. Okay, and some other American country music musicians like what was that one? Can't remember. Yeah, I do not know that many names in American country music, but I remember some songs though. I'm trying to remember. Loving Heart. Da, 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 da. Hey, you, baby. Mean Mystery. Cheating. Loving Heart. Something like that, yeah. I remember. Okay, so. I can look up the lyrics, okay? So, yeah. 캄캄하도 이거, okay? Yeah. 응? 자명 tunes, okay? Yeah. Also, some other American country music I remember. Which one was that? Baby, I love you. Every reaction I do. Baby, I love you. Baby, I love you. It's time. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I remember. Okay. Yeah, sure. But the some of the music video that they played in the Northern Anchorage restaurant yesterday evening, some of them were very mediocre, kind of done like dirt cheap. Okay, I'm like, it's a national American cable TV, and you come up with that. Okay, it's so cheap, mediocre. Ugh, how do they get national stage? Maybe some connection. But their music, no good. Choreography, no good. Ugh, I was like, mediocre. How do they get into country, American country music, national cable TV show? Maybe some connection, okay? Because they have no talent whatsoever. Okay? It's mediocre. Ugh, boring. Both the music and the music video too, okay? Absolutely mediocre. Like, just average if I'm generous, but I would say below average, okay? How did they get to national stage in American cable TV show? Displayed in Anchorage, Alaska, Boston's restaurant, okay? I'm like, what a disappointment, okay? It's really 2026, and America as a nation in country music or music video, whatever, national cable TV, looks like they have very low standards. Not just country music, any music, video, cable TV, national level in America. Shame on them. They should be ashamed of. They should be ashamed of themselves. Okay, such a low standard. Hollywood too, many times. Yeah, movie business, TV shows, New York as well. Okay, many times such a disappointing low standard. Okay, I mean, how do these people get onto national stage in America? Okay, I've seen better, like independent, uh, the true artists, very famous artists. They're good ones. I get it, but because maybe they struggled as independent artists, musicians in their younger days. Okay, yeah, they rose on top, climb up the social ladder. Yeah, I know many people who have real talent. Okay, but I've seen other struggling musicians and artists all around the world who's way better than this like American cable TV, some music video channel or Hollywood movie, TV shows, way better than that. Okay, the independent ones. Okay, yeah. But look, big studio executives or some music recording labels, they're people too, right? Yeah, they're not perfect. Nobody is. So yeah, just fillers, right? Yeah, yeah. True talents are rare, right? Like you and me. True talents are very rare occasion. Okay, so and there's so many applicants who want to be famous. So and they don't have these audition people. Okay, Hollywood executives for movies, TV shows, directors, or record label music companies in America or anywhere in the world. And they don't have too much time for auditioning people. Okay, rare talents. It's very rare, but they have to do the show for television, movie, TV show, radio, music video, cable TV, whatever. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you're kind of neutral. You're not controversial. So sure, filling the gaps, right? Gap fillers. Okay. That's like 99% in Hollywood. Music videos, internet. Yes, the people in charge, they're busy people too. Okay? And they have their family members or maybe they have hobbies. They got other things to do. Okay, so yeah, 99% gap fillers, they're mediocre, but you're neutral, you're not controversial. Yeah, so we'll play your music video in national TV, cable TV in America, including Anchorage, Northern Anchorage, bar slash restaurant. That's very good one though. I've been there many times. Okay, it's just that one cable TV screen. Uh, some of their music was good. Okay, but other music video, it's mediocre. Just make some commentary there. That's all. Uh, Now, time check. Because humor show, okay, it's kind of goes like this. Okay, like in the beginning, I'm stone cold sober, right? But as 2 hours progress, I get kind of drunker, and I can barely open my eyes. My Korean English accent, far more pronounceable. And for people who are not Koreans or Korean Americans or Korean other country people, less and less understandable in terms of English because I'm getting drunk. Yeah, that's how it goes in human show. Okay, because human show. Cheers. Yeah. But look, I'm at home. It's evening at home. I'm not driving anymore. Okay. Yeah. So I'm 47 years old. Yes. So I'm allowed to drink at home alone. Okay. Now time check. Even if we have less than 5 minutes left, okay? Sure. So, my friends, yeah, martial arts, low martial arts, practice martial arts, okay? It's just type martial art lessons in internet, okay? And learn, you can learn for free, okay? Yeah, you can punch, kick in the air for free without any noise. Okay, yeah, type martial art lessons in, yeah, sure, YouTube, Dailymotion, or Google, whatever, in the internet, okay? You can learn for free, okay? Just kick, punch in the air without making any noise, without hurting any uh, object, plant, animal, people. No, just kicking and punching in the air. Air, they don't mind being kicked and punched. Why? Because that fluid, they can dodge, okay? It's like based on Taoism, water, air, like Tai Chi in China, okay? Yeah, it's good martial art there. Okay? Yeah. I learned some, okay? Mm. Yeah, so practice martial arts, okay? And exercise and diet. Continuing education, okay? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, on out, okay? Yeah, see you tomorrow. All right. Yeah, thank you. Welcome to Human School.